A very pleasant morning, dear students. Now, yesterday we have completed 4 questions of your exercise 1.5, and today we are going to see the last question, that is question number 5. So, before beginning that question, we are going to see a small concept, that is rationalizing the denominator. Now, what does it mean? Rationalizing the denominator. Suppose one number is given to you and it is asked to rationalize its denominator. So, let us take one example, say 1 upon root 2. Now, in every question of this type, the denominator is going to be an irrational number. Now, if you see here, the denominator is root 2, right? And it is asked to rationalize the denominator. To rationalize denominator, we need irrational number in the denominator, right? It is irrational, that's why it is asked to make it rational. Rationalizing denominator means what? Making the denominator rational number without changing the value of the given number. Okay, now how to do this? Okay, so to do this, to make this rational number root 2, I have to multiply this with root 2. But if I multiply this with root 2, value of this equation or the number will change, right? So to maintain the equality, if I am multiplying that root 2 in denominator, I have to multiply the same root 2 in numerator also, right? So now root 2 will get cancelled, and this multiplication root 2 cancel, what will remain? 1. So 1 by root 2 into 1 is 1 by root 2 only, no? So if you are multiplying and dividing the same number in numerator and denominator, it does not change the value of your number. Okay, so remember this, when you are multiplying and dividing the same number, when you are multiplying the same number in numerator and denominator, it does not change the value of the number. Clear? So now for this rationalizing denominator, in every question we are going to do the same thing. We are going to check the denominator, and we are going to, suppose single root number is given, so the same number we are going to multiply in numerator as well as denominator. Okay, this does not change the value of the number. Now simple multiplication is there, so multiply numerator with numerator, denominator with denominator. Multiplication is there, right? So 1 into root 2 is root 2, and root 2 into root 2 is what? Root 2 into root 2 is root 2 square. Root 2 square is nothing but 2. Root 2 into root 2 is 2. Clear? Now check your denominator. Your denominator is 2. 2 is a rational number. So that 1 by root 2 we were rationalizing the denominator, right? So the same number is now written in the form of root 2 by 2, where your denominator is no longer irrational, it has become rational number, that is 2, without changing the value. So in this way we have rationalized the denominator. The denominator was an irrational number, we have made it rational. So this process is called rationalizing the denominator. Clear? Suppose I take another number 1 upon root 6. Same way you will do it. 1 upon root 6 into root 6 upon root 6. Root 6 cancel, does not change the value. Then 1 into root 6, root 6. Root 6 into root 6, 6. Again denominator is no longer irrational, it became rational. So we have rationalized the denominator. Then 1 upon root 11. Same way, 1 upon root 11 into root 11 upon root 11. 1 into root 11 is root 11. Root 11 into root 11 is 11. So again your denominator is no longer irrational, it became rational. So we have rationalized the denominator. Now you will say, ma'am, in numerator there is root 2. In numerator root 6 is there. Here in numerator root 11 is there. But we are not considering the numerators, right? We are not bothered about what is coming in numerator, because what is the question? Rationalize denominator. And while rationalizing, every time in your numerator irrational number will come. Okay, so don't worry. It is asked to rationalize denominator, so we are concerned about only the denominator. So in denominator 2, 6, 11 all are rational numbers, so we have rationalized the denominator. Clear? Now this was about this easier questions, but we will see another example. Okay, so your number is 1 upon 2 minus root 5, and again the question is same, rationalize the denominator. Denominator 2 minus root 5 is an irrational number, we have to make it rational number. Previously what we were doing, suppose 1 upon root 5 is there, so we were multiplying and dividing with root 5, right? But now your number is 2 minus root 5, so at this place you have to multiply and divide this equation or this number with this number 1 upon 2 minus root 5. You have to multiply and divide with the same number but inverted sign. Here 2 minus root 5 was there, so we will multiply and divide with 2 plus root 5, 2 plus root 5. Okay, again this 2 plus root 5, 2 plus root 5 get cancelled. What will remain? 1. 1 into the same number will be the same number. So again there is no change in the value of number when you are multiplying and dividing with the same number. Clear? So remember, when such number is there, you are multiplying with the same number in the denominator but the inverted sign. You are multiplying and dividing with this same number but inverted sign. Now you will understand why we have inverted the sign. Now if you will see, multiplication is there directly solved by multiplying numerators and denominator. Now if you will, 1 into this 2 plus root 5 is the same number, 1 into anything is the same number, so 2 plus root 5 will come in the numerator. Now if you see, multiply the denominators, it will be 2 minus root 5 into 2 plus root 5, this number into this number. Now check your denominator properly. It is of the form a minus b, a plus b, a minus b, a plus b. This is nothing but a square minus b square formula, right? So here your a is what? 2 and b is root 5. So 2 plus root 5, the numerator as it is, upon a square minus b square. Apply that formula. A is 2, so 2 square is, or I will write it properly, 2 square minus b square, that is root 5 square. So it will be nothing but 2 plus root 5 upon 2 square is 4 and root 5 square is 5, right? So it will be 2 plus root 5 upon 4 minus 5 is 1, minus 1. So if I multiply that minus 1 in numerator, it will be minus 2 plus root 5 upon 1. Even if you don't write that denominator 1, doesn't matter. Clear? So it will be minus 2 minus root 5. This will be your final answer. This minus sign I have multiplied inside the bracket. So minus 2 plus minus into 2 minus 2 and minus into plus root 5 minus root 5. So this is your final answer. So remember, whatever is there in the denominator, multiply and divide with the same number but inverted sign for rationalizing the denominator. Now in your denominator nothing is there, in your answer denominator nothing means what? 1. 1 is a rational number, so you have rationalized the denominator. Clear? Now let us go to the exercise and see some more examples of this type. So your question number 5 is rationalize the denominator of the following, and your first sub question is 1 upon root 7. We have seen such example, right? So 1 upon root 7, to rationalize denominator we have to multiply the number with same root 7 and divide also. So 1 into root 7 is root 7 and root 7 into root 7 is root 7 square, that is 7. So your denominator is no longer irrational, it became rational, so we have rationalized the denominator. Then your second question is 1 upon root 7 minus root 6. 1 upon root 7 minus root 6. So we have seen how to do this. 1 upon root 7 minus root 6. Now we are going to multiply and divide with the same number but inverted sign. So root 7 plus root 6 upon root 7 plus root 6. This does not change the value. So 1 into root 7 plus root 6 will be root 7 plus root 6, and this will be root 7 minus root 6 into root 7, this one, plus root 6. So this is of the form a minus b, a plus b. A minus b, a plus b is equal to a square minus b square. Apply that formula here. So it will be numerator as it is, root 7 plus root 6, and what is your a here? Root 7 is a and root 6 is b. So a square, root 7 square minus b square, that is root 6 square. So it will be root 7 plus root 6 upon root 7 square is 7 minus root 6 square is 6. So it will be root 7 plus root 6 upon 7 minus 6 is 1. Now 1 is what? Rational number. So you have rationalized the denominator. Clear? And now even if you don't write that 1, doesn't matter. Anything divided by 1 is the same number, no? So your answer is root 7 plus root 6. You have rationalized the denominator. The remaining sub questions we are going to see in tomorrow's lecture. So till then, have a wonderful day ahead.